Alright everyone, we're back once again with Doki Doki Literature Club. This time, hopefully, we'll be able to finish the game. I know I said that last time we did a stream, but obviously we had quite the twist happen, and we've had to begin the game anew. Let's see how this works out. I'm assuming we could load the game still, yeah. It still has our save from last time, even though it deleted the other ones. So, I mean, at this point, do I even really want to worry about what the poem is? I still say these characters look so depressed now. Maybe they always look like this. Yeah, and hello to YouTube. Now all the messages will be displayed since I'm officially recording. Right, I'm just gonna pick random answers. I wonder if you could still pick answers that'd be close to, what's her name, Sayori. Like, if you picked her answers now, what would it do? I don't remember what her answers were anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe it just applies to the other characters now, because I'm not seeing any of them working for anyone else. I mean, it's obviously working for these two, but I mean, you would think if her answers were still there, none of them would jump. So it's quite interesting. Was she kawaii? No, it was her. Well, whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, rain cloud was something that Sayori would always say, but I guess it's applying to her now instead. There are a few times in the game when we were talking to Sayori, and she mentioned about there was a rain cloud over her head. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, who? I don't know. I don't know who Sayori could possibly refer to. I don't know what I was thinking of. Yeah, anything that could possibly refer to redacted is, you know, not really... It seems to be rushing with the other characters now, at least. I didn't know she'd be pleasure. That's kind of interesting. Well, there we go. Oh, hey, Monica. What is going on here? Yeah, glad we didn't run away on you. Of course. Why would we think about doing that? This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. We're back at the Literature Club. This is going pretty much the same... Oh. Well, never mind. Spoke too soon. Thanks for keeping your promise, Daddy Hand. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I usually have the volume of the game audio turned down a bit, so I don't hear it too much. I kind of have to listen closely though, because it sounded almost like for a second the music got distorted. I wonder if it's gonna do that thing kind of like in Undertale when you're doing the bad route of that game. Where they're gonna alter the music. That'd be kind of funny. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh. Hey, Natsuki. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You're ready to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's really funny. They're now making her appear over the text box like she's coming out of the game. Creepy stuff. Something about Natsuki mainly having a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collections in the club room. Yeah, it's really getting creepy now, isn't it? Natsuki finds herself stuck between sayings Monica and manga. Manga's literature. This is a conversation we have had before, it's just going a little differently. And was the perspective of the game always kind of angled like this, or is that new too? It may have been like that the original time. Maybe I'm examining things too closely now. Yeah, so this is the same dialogue we already had already. It's just every now and then we have something a little bit weird happen. Yeah, we want to be a part of this club. I don't know if we really do want to be a part of this club anymore. I got my wish. I guess I did in some way. Making the game look all corrupt is pretty fucking cool. I like when games do that. What was the other game I played just recently? Yeah, when we played Eve, that was a creepy game too. I have to play more of these creepy games. I really like them. Especially when they mess with you. Kind of like the way this game does, where it actually messes with your computer and stuff like that. So if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. They did this kind of thing in Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, they did that in Metal Gear Solid as well. Metal Gear Solid 2. When they had the kernel go all malfunctioning machine. The infamous I want... Was it? I forget if it's I want or... I need scissors. That's what it was. I need scissors 61. Something like that, right? Are you sure? It just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yeah, I don't know if you want to get too close to a Shiori. It probably doesn't work out best for you, if I had to make a guess. A book that we would like. I think... Is this new? Did she do this for us last time? I don't even remember. We take the book. Well, either way, this is being pretty... It's being downplayed quite a bit, but I'm sure something's gonna happen soon. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Oh, you got the Sonic Forces game? I kind of saw a little bit of that. Didn't seem like something that would appeal to me, though. I haven't really enjoyed a Sonic game in a long time, so... Oh, I did like that Sonic Mania game, though. I did play that. But that's more of a throwback game. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. This is when she's reading the manga, right? Whoa. Yeah. That... Was it show up as in the history, I wonder? I guess I have to advance the line first. Wait, it says freaking Monica here. Really? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Yeah, we read manga. We talked about this before, but I'm sure you don't remember. Yeah, let Natsuki say fuck. Why are we censoring now? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, this we had before. This is going pretty similarly. It's just that every now and then we have a weird line coming up instead of what it originally was. I guess I'll put it on auto again until something else happens. Let's see. That we could check out the chat for a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Don't judge a book. Yeah. In fact, wait, what does that show up as? Is it gonna say the same thing? Consider Celeste straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. It just showed up as distorted that time. Yeah, I strongly endorse the F word. Why not? If you're gonna go part way, you might as well go all the way. She shoves the book right into my hands. I hate when things keep on getting shoved back and forth between us. So awkward. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. This is going very, very similarly. I'm gonna just use the enter key to skip because every now and then we do have the random new line, and I don't want to put it on auto in case it skips it accidentally. So I'll just keep a close eye on things. See if we do get anything new. So, I guess I will say, for those of you who haven't played the game before, because I know a few of you have, and you know what happens, who do you think is going to be the next one to get killed / deleted? If I had to say, it seems like Natsuki is the one we're getting closest to at this point, so maybe it'd be her. That'd be my guess. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you don't want to get close to Natsuki. You really, really don't. We have kind of an obsessed, creepy girlfriend who's stalking us. Sayori is the best corpse. I mean, she's not even a corpse anymore. She doesn't even exist. It's not even a remnant of her file. I remember in the beginning it wouldn't even show her name anymore. It just had some distorted text. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Really? I guess he doesn't like Yuri manga either. Does that show up the same too? Yeah, it says something different each time. Whoa, what was that about Monica? Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Well, she's kind of a jerk about a lot of things. Sayori is my OC. Yeah, of course it is. Sayori is my OC, no steal. I will sue you in court. Are we gonna keep reading? Well, probably not for much longer. If I remember correctly, this is gonna end. Yep, there we go. And she falls asleep. How could she? Oh. Well, there you go. There's the distorted music. Let me just let this play out for a little bit. Very nice. Yeah, that looks super creepy. Oh. Whoa. Hey, Monica. Monica's like, fuck that scene. We're moving on. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. I guess that's what happens when you don't get enough protein. Quick, Natsuki. She's revived by the protein. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing into her mouth. Don't worry, Daddy Hand. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Yeah, of course it does. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yeah, it just happens every now and then. I know. That happens to me every now and then too. Is this gonna be the same? I really can't skip this still? I'm surprised. Okay, she's not gonna give us her opinion. Actually, I think our poem is pretty similar to what she likes. So that's kind of funny. No, she did like it. Yes, we did it. Alright, let's see if her poem's gonna be the same. I think it is the same, right? I remember something about eagles can fly and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I remember this. Nothing different, I'm surprised. I thought there'd be like a little small difference that would show something. Monica might be my favorite already. Oh, she has to be your favorite. There is no choice in this. As we're starting to learn, or we learned last time anyway. I didn't check the history if she said anything during the corruption. I don't know if it'll show now. Oh well. It probably wouldn't have showed anything if I had to take a guess. Because that time it wasn't even trying to say anything. But maybe it would have had something if we did check at the time. Oh well. Can someone explain to you what is going on? Yeah, I'll let someone in the chat handle that. I could try to recite all again, but then I'll be distracted. There's a lot that happened, though. I will say that. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's just a perfectly normal dating sim. That's exactly right. There's nothing interesting or bizarre or strange and fourth wall breaking in any way happening right now. Alright, we'll go through everyone before we get to Monica. The amount of people is getting smaller and smaller each time, though. Oh, I could skip this now. There we go. So yeah, that was all the same, I guess. Yeah, I also had an OC. I made my own character up. You remember how we spent a whole stream and a half, like, doing absolutely nothing, too? Because I only started this game last stream at the very end of it. We're still at the beginning of the game. We haven't really played much at all. I mean, you can see right here, I don't even have many saves of this game. Just started recently. Hi, Daddy Hands. Having a good time so far. Of course we are, Monica. Absolutely. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'd be really scared to suggest something to you, Monica. Very scared indeed. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. There we go again. I'm always listening, yeah. Yeah, we know all too well. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, especially to Monica. Share your poem with me? I guess I have to. What will she say? I forget what she says about her poems. It's that kind of barrier will get past soon. She likes it, of course she does. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. It's like giving you ideas of how to get rid of Natsuki next. Soon enough, Natsuki will be just another OC. And she's a good writer too. So take this as a compliment. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Yeah, we heard about her dad. Oh, you know, I'm betting we're gonna have like a dark story about her dad too. He's gonna be like abusive or something. I'm calling it now. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? That's definitely kind of creepy. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Yeah, I do forget what her first poem was, so I guess I could check it out again now. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears, the room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yes, the glory hole one. I forgot about this. It's been too long. You're an amateur writer, but this is a club I would join. I would be very careful about that genre, boy. Very careful indeed. If you value your future, you would not want to join a club like this. So what do you think? Well, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Oh look, we can skip this part too. It must be old. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Yeah, that's everyone in the room. Of course it is. This is a literature club after all. Whoa. Was it just me or did that sound off-key? Maybe not. I thought I did before. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of the expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Well, she does have fancy handwriting. I remember that. Yours is cute. Cute. Yeah, it's weird. They're always kind of at odds at one another. I wonder if that's a result of Monika's influence on them. Monika liked it. Of course she said she liked it. Daddy Hand did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, they're fighting over me once again. Nice. That's not what You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Daddy Hand appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Damn. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? It is funny, because it isn't just Monika that's obsessed with us. It really was kind of all of them. But I'm pretty sure she's still the one that's doing something behind all this. She's the one that knows about everything else. These two, at least, they don't seem to have any inkling of what's going on beyond what they're actually privy to. Once they were in agreement in another life when we wanted to date anyone but them. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as daddy hands started showing up. Damn. Wait, doesn't that happen to everyone? The same thing happened to Sayori. She was like, oh look, my boobs grew. When we were trying to button up her blazer. I guess this is a common thing that happens in school. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I'd be very careful about insulting Monica. Oh. What? This is kind of speeding up a bit now. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves when they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on your edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Oh, snap! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Daddy Hand hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she's noticed I was standing here. Daddy Hand! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Whoa, holy shit. What was all that? I don't know. Who do I pick? I can't even save. I guess I'll go with Natsuki. What? What is going on? Holy shit! Hi, Monica. I see you there. Kinda startled me a bit, but, what's up? Hey, Daddy Hand. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some person I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to just put my foot down against others. Really now. I have the feeling you may have done that once already. You understand, right? Anyways. If this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Oh, of course that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. What's going on? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Daddy Hand, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. That doesn't sound good. Is that gonna be a sign that she's dead? Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Wow. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Daddy Hand. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh. Okay, enough of that scene. So yeah, that's the end of that day at school, and we went home and nothing else was said. Wow. I guess we're not gonna spend time with Yuri after all. I guess we'll save for wherever that's worth. Probably not a lot. Something did flash on screen really quickly. I didn't see what that was. It'll be interesting watching this back later, because you could probably pause things and see what actually happened. Can I see the history? Does it say anything? Huh. Yeah, nothing besides that. Well, I guess we'll continue trying to please Natsuki. I don't know what that's going to amount to. Natsuki might already be dead for all I know, especially with the way Monika put things. Yeah, it was probably Monika, most likely, if I had to guess. Between what we'd seen. I don't know if this really matters at all whatsoever. But I'll do it anyway. Not that I really stuck closely to anyone in the other choices. What would she be? Maybe games. There we go. There's a theory about a secret ending in this game. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going towards last time. That Monika's an omnipotent force inside this game. She could kind of see everything that we're doing even when we're not there. And she's controlling the events and certain things to happen. And kind of changing the characters. And pretty much, I think maybe she didn't kill Sayori directly, but she indirectly caused Sayori to kill herself. Maybe by kind of changing her character and her personality. Which would actually explain why she changed so dramatically all of a sudden. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the last couple of days. How late are you? Pretty late overall. So, are the others dead? I guess we'll see in a second. The usual scene greets me, so I guess not. Oh. No, this is the usual scene now. Welcome back, Daddy Hands. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if Yuri's expression is a little, I don't know, just cut off a little bit. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs a little in the air. Oh, there you are. Nice to see you. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here. So they're still alive. That's good, I suppose. Oh, she's gonna try to tell us really quickly while Monika's not here. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though it's only been a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. What do you mean, the other girl? What other girl? There was no other girl in this game. If you're thinking of that girl Sayori, that was just my OC and my original creation. It was something I came up with. It was my fanfic. She wasn't a real character in this game. I guarantee it. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd originally decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Daddy Hand. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Oh, this is sounding familiar. Wait, no it's not. Of course it's not. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? That's weird. Where is she? I mean, I guess she doesn't really need to be here to know what's going on here, but still, it's odd that she wouldn't show up. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. This isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. She doesn't remember anything, watch. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, yeah. It's like completely erased from her memory. Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Let's see, what was all that? That actually was the same. But... oh, wow, that is so creepy looking. That realistic mouth is just so freaking weird. What is she saying, though? Oh, hey, Jason. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. My bowls, sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, a non-recip... what is that? Recipient... I don't even know what that word is. Itality? Whatever. It's just random gibberish. I don't even know what she's going on about. Well, that was normal looking. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel a little bit better. I wonder what that was. Will that say the same thing? Catholicate? I don't even know what the heck that means. Besides, kind of nice here, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. You're still in trial, though. Thank you. And there's Monica, conveniently. Yeah, so that just further confirms the theory. Monica is not only capable of knowing everything that's going on, she could also alter the characters. So she completely erased that from her memories. Which means it probably is likely that she, altered a certain character that doesn't actually exist and caused that to happen in the first place. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't too worried or anything. Atsuki was... my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Try wants Monica to make his OC a character in this game. I wonder if she would have the power to do that. Possibly. If she can delete characters, then possibly she'd be able to make characters as well. And no, I have not beaten this game yet. This is my first time through. Aha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Daddy Hand. Here we go again. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. In that case, best of luck. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Well, not really. I chose not to bring up anything about the three of us talking. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Daddy Hand, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess... right? Was that look? Did I say book instead of look? Oh no, she did say book, or he said book. As we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Oh. Okay, that was a normal transition. I just want to check every now and then to make sure something else isn't popping up here. Because it did happen like once or twice already. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is styled portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into a killing machine that lusts for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. That is kind of creepy. But anyways, I'm really into it. Sure you are. The book, I mean. Not the thing about limbs. Okay, I totally believe you. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Why does that sound a bit familiar? Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Daddy Hand? It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. Yep, so? I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a different perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, whoa, what was that? Suddenly, yee. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Yeah, strange things just come out every now and then in this game. I'm getting pretty used to it. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry about that. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get that book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'll slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just let me know if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. Boy, do I ever know the feeling with this game. Yeah, I could feel presence alright. Is that a particularly bad thing? Oh, it is, believe me. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Whoa. What was that one? I think it said something else. Did it say more than that? Yeah, that time it didn't show up in the history though. Yeah, you do apologize an awful lot. I don't mean to. Sorry. Yeah, we know. Don't worry about it. I slide on my desk until it's up against Yuri's and I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Someone's not gonna like this. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. Ah, I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the pages. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. And this is how we turn a book together. How romantic. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Alright, Yumi, take care. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading it, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. We're such a slow reader, since you've been patient with me. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. So I guess we got kind of railroaded onto Yuri's route instead. At least that's what it seems like. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. This doesn't sound good. Yuri's been a little bit fidgety since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. What on earth was that about? Oh great, it's Monica again. Daddy hand? Did something just happen? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Should we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Well, in that case, we're not gonna have many people to share a poem with. Yeah, that makes things very straightforward here. It's not terrible, it's pretty disappointing, blah blah blah. Wait, hold on a second, what'd she say? Oh, she noticed that we're spending time with Yuri. Oh, so she did notice that. Well, of course she did. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh. Well, of course I could learn something from that. That's so insightful. Daddy hand, why don't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Whoa, what the hell's going on? That is some creepy music. Oh, and the face too now. Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Daddy Hand, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! Holy shit! Well, I guess that's the end of her route. Okay, so much for that. And we'd never hear from the Tsuki again. Character deleted. Alright, Monica. Yeah, she's fine. That was completely natural. Just, you know. It's a usual neck movement that people make. Hi again, Daddy Hand. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. We're just not gonna mention what we just saw. That was nothing. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, great job, Daddy Hand. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Well, it's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha, that's not very fair. But I guess it worked anyway. Yeah, props to Dead for not putting a loud-ass noise. I do appreciate that. That's the only thing that's annoying about jump scares, is they usually play a loud sound, and that's what startles you. Especially when I have headphones on. You know what Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Just someone having their neck snap open, that was it. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I guess I'll share my poem now. That's right, we didn't see your poem yet, Monica. Oh, it's the same poem for before, but look at it, it's different now. There are letters missing and... yeah, it's breaking down. Delete her! That's new. Before it was save me and then it was load me. Now it's saying delete her. Is that like a secret message from the game telling us to do something? Oh yeah, in this part here, look at this. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. I don't think that was there before. Huh. Seems like we need to delete her, maybe. Maybe that's the like moral of the game, just delete the game before you even play it. It's the only way to save yourself. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, we know. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? You're speaking to me directly, Monica? Because I want no part of this. You leave me out of this. Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Oh. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Save her. Well, I guess we'll save the game just in case. I like how so this is our save file, that face there. Now that these saves will probably matter after a certain point. We'll see. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. The poem turned out good. Let's see it already. Come on, show me the poem. Wow. It's so long. Let me read a little bit of it, though. Wow, why is there no music during this part? That's kind of creepy. Something gonna happen. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. What's that? A torn harness? Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swim with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes? A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. Wow. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-drawing prayer connecting a sky of faulty 40 gearboxes and open human eyes in all directions. That's really creepy. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing god, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That is some weird shit. Yeah, you just have to laugh about that, don't you, Yuri? Doesn't really matter what's it about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of our backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and yeah, you stole our pen, that's a little creepy. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Huh. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You unlocked a special poem when I like to read it. I don't know if I want to read this poem. A bit Lovecraftian? Yeah, I guess it is a bit Lovecraftian, that poem. Definitely sounded a bit out there. Expanding universes. Filled with multiple eyes. That was just weird shit. What's up, person say? Hold yourself with your daddy hand. Oh, of course. Alright, let's check out this weird poem. It's probably going to be really creepy. Oh, God. Of course. That is everything I hoped it would be. What is this over here? Can't tell what that is. This little white speck over here. Well, that's quite a poem. Oh, hi Monica. Thank you for sharing. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? There's something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just come and sit at the front of the room. That's about the festival, okay. It's like we could just put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. You're probably never going to have the festival anyway, with the way this game is going. So consider mine as well. Don't really do well with last minute preparations. I'm going to keep it simple, look. So it's the same kind of festival they were talking about last time, too. We have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more. Oh, how funny. What's so great about getting new members anyway? You're just gonna delete them anyway. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Yeah, a place where anyone can express themselves. Because I really feel safe expressing myself in this club. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Yeah, it's gonna be hard with the less people we have each time we try to get ready for the festival. Yeah, ask me, of course. And then let me guess, I have to help someone. And the person that we help is totally gonna be safe, right? You can't take advantage of Daddy Hand to agree with just anything because he doesn't know how to say no. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Daddy Hand joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Oh, it's starting to rebel. And Daddy Hand isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Daddy Hand want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up for me to rescue the situation. No. Hitsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against new members or anything. Daddy Hand, why did you even join this club? It's funny, our original reasons have kind of been altered. What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. That is correct. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. Oh hey Skunk Doodle, how's it going? Nice to see you here. How have you been? We're in the middle of a very dramatic moment, but I'm sure things will take a dark twist soon enough. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. Oh, you just had to make that pun, didn't you? You've been hanging in there, huh? Well, I'm glad you haven't been hanging in there too long. Anyway, let's continue along and see what happens. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Daddy Hand. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things are nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Now the music's sped up a little bit. It's pretty cool. And back to normal. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Damn, that is harsh. Should probably check if this is still saying the same thing in history. Oh! A bloody eye, too. What about you, Daddy Hand? What do you want to get out of this club? I don't know what we're trying to get out of this anymore. What are we trying to get out of it at this point? We don't even know why we're here anymore. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I thought giving indirect answers better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Wow, she's still bleeding from her eye. There's just a drop, and there you go. Some more there. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. So I'll go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Alright, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Daddy Hand? Please don't take this the wrong way, but oh, here we go. I'm gonna chat a little bit with Daddy Hand before we leave. Of course this is gonna happen. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things were a little bit hectic today, haven't they been? Daddy Hand, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time here at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for you, as president. Oh, here we go again. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Itsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Oh. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I know what you're implying there. But it's weird, because in all the time you spent here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been oh yeah, because she knows everything that happened in the last, before the reset. So, for her, she almost slipped up there. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. It's funny, our own character is not supposed to be aware of it, but I get the feeling she's talking more to us than our character, if you guys know what I mean. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— wait, not yet, no, stop it! What? Wait, what happened there? That was strange. So maybe Monika isn't in control of the game. Or maybe there's some other force that controls even Monika. Maybe it's like a reference to the script of the game itself. Like she's trying to break out of the script of the game, but she only has so much power. The entity. Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'm really surprised we still have all our characters still alive at this point. We shall see. I'm not gonna worry too much about pleasing each character. Whoa! Whoa! You guys saw that, right? There was a certain little sprite that started bobbing down the lower left corner there. That's what I was thinking would happen. There'd be like something like that showing. Oh yeah, you know that you saw that though. That was creepy. I forget what her words were. Whoa, and look at the number counter. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, there we go, down there again. Huh. Trying to think of what words are triggering it. Is it any specific ones? Well, whatever. We did see it a few times though, that's kinda cool. Hey Daddy Hand, I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Oh, here they go again. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Whoa, did she hear that? I guess she did. And she left. Aw man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, you know what? I'm waiting for the song to continue a bit. Does it not play piano when she's here? No, now the piano's playing. Okay, I thought maybe that was a thing they were doing, where the piano only plays when she's off screen. That would be kind of funny. To imply that she was actually the one playing piano. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. There we go again, the determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Daddy Hand, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Daddy Hand is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Huh. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. Her moves really contrast with her speaking mannerisms. What does that mean? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Huh. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? She comes right over as soon as she steps out. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Wow, so creepy. 10 minutes pass. Oh no, Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored, just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh, this isn't gonna be good at all. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Oh my god, is that again? Is something holding her up? Really? Did they do it again? Ha. Ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Oh my god, I think she is. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh shit! She was cutting herself. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! That is nuts. Yeah, it doesn't show any of that. Well, that was pretty dark. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Daddy Hand, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Yeah, I really like that too, how they muffled the sound when you left the classroom. Well, she's alive at least. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Daddy Hand. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I didn't even know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Daddy Hand, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yeah, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from the bag, and I have chocolate as well. Small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at her side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me the teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. I'm guessing she doesn't mind. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish up opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. I'm just waiting for something else screwed up to happen. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh no. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Daddy hand? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Daddy hand. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Daddy hand. Whoa. My heart won't stop pounding, Daddy hand. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Daddy hand? Yuri presses my hand against her chest. Oh, here we go. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha. 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 Oh. It's time to share poems. Just like that, it's over. I don't know what you guys are talking about. These things are totally normal. Sounds completely normal to me. Was Monica trying to save us? I'm still not really sure. I'm not really sure what Monica's trying to do. All I know is that if I was this guy, I would want to be as far away from this club as possible. I want no part of this whatsoever. Alright, let's go through it again. What's up, Natsuki? I haven't seen you in a while. It's about as good as yesterday's. Still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. I know I'm not the president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean that you can let me down, okay? This poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully. Oh, here we go again! This happened last time too. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person I'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that. Yeah, this music is so ridiculous. It really is weird. Where was I? Yeah, I hate admitting this, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you could do something to help it. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Wow. So she's slipping us secret messages, trying to hope Monica doesn't notice. I don't know what to do about this. What are we gonna say? Whoa. Uh-oh, did Monica find... I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Daddy Hand? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone so wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. So creepy. I guess we don't have much of a choice. Alright, just Monica, I guess. Yeah, just Monica. Oh! The game's resetting again. Just Monica. Whoa. Huh. That's funny. So, yeah, just Monica. Should I show my poem? Well, let's go with Yuri. Not Monica. Of course. I wonder if Monica's gonna come in and be all pissed off like, I told you, just Monica. Finally. Wow, she's really excited about this. I love it. I love everything about it. Daddy Hand, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Daddy Hand. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll always take care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. And you can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Great. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry up and read it. What the fuck? Is it possible to read this? I'm not sure. It's really sloppy writing. I don't think I could really make this out, but this is really freaking creepy. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... yeah, totally. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? Ah! I think I'm gonna vomit. Whoa. Yeah, she certainly has pretty eyes, doesn't she? She endowed it with her scent. I can only imagine what that means. Well, I guess we'll show up on the Monica now. Daddy Hand, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of getting dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yeah, she didn't want us to pick Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excited when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, that's what we almost walked in on before. Isn't that kind of messed up? And how fucked up is that for her to just like tell her friends secrets like that, just to anyone? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of a high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying that it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be too shy to spend some time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's, effective. That sounds suspicious. Here it goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on. I should try to uninstall this game. Maybe I should. Yes or no? You know what we haven't had today? We haven't had a good old-fashioned stream vote. Should we say yes or no? The most important question. Yes? Yes, you're having all the votes for yes. What are we agreeing to? Are we selling our soul or what? You guys say yes way too quickly. Well, let's see. What do we have? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think the yeses have it. Don't be a little pansy. You should never say yes to something you don't know. We're selling our soul to Monica. Or Demon-chan. Since Demon is a demon, that would make sense too. Do we even have a soul Monica doesn't own? It might be too late. Well, it's too late if we played Undertale. Then you've already lost your soul. So I guess it's too late for that. I already sold my soul, Monica. Oh, it was about a secret poem. Nothing is real. Well, I mean, that is true. This is just a game. It's not real, I hope. Well, it is a question. Nothing is real? I don't know. Yeah, it's more of a question. Nothing is real. Existentialism. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is commonly foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Thanks for that, Yuri. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make some decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Daddy Hand? Daddy Hand's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know? All you care about is dragging Daddy Hand around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Daddy Hand decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Daddy Hand make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Daddy Hand, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth? Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Wow. I kinda wanna save first. I can't save. What? Oh. Oh. To explain what was happening, you guys might have been able to tell, but I was trying to drag my mouse cursor up, and it kept on floating back down to Monica. Eventually I was able to click a character, and... yeah. I'll do a little save here, I guess. Yeah, the game wouldn't actually let me control my mouse. It would keep on dragging it back down to Monica. I don't know if I could do anything else here. Alright, we're picking Monica, I guess. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Daddy Hand for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Yeah, what is it, supposed to be Mass Effect or something? Or The Walking Dead? Just no choice at all. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ooh, let me just read this comment by Maddie G first before proceeding. Also, I want to point out that we already showed in the first day that we wanted to be with Monica more than those two girls, so I don't get why she's jealous of them. Yeah, it is funny because she was the one that originally brought us into the group this time around. So it is weird just how she's acting. Although it's kind of affected them all at this point. They've all become absolutely obsessed with us. And it wasn't quite that way the first time around, or at least it didn't seem like it. At least to me. Anyway, yeah, it looks like Yuri's pissed off. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Daddy Hand away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would definitely be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yeah, Yuri has really gone absolutely off the deep end this time. This is crazy. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Daddy Hand. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles at Yuri as she pushes her out the door. Wow. Finally. Wow, there's like a weird breathing sound. This is so creepy. Finally, this is really what I wanted. Daddy Hand, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Daddy Hand. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Daddy Hand. Just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself on the pen with the pen I stole from you. Wow. Well, I don't need that pen anymore, I guess. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. It's great. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Daddy Hand. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Shit. What do you guys think? Do we accept her confession? I mean, this doesn't sound good at all. No, 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 no. This sounds very dangerous. She ain't the best gal. I think this is way too dangerous. She's gonna definitely kill us or something. Wow, listen to the music. I think the notes have it this time around. Let's see. Unless there's something different. Let me see if I can save. I don't think it'll let me save. Oh, we can. Alright, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, you can actually use the escape key to save at these moments. If you really want to. I'm gonna pick no and we'll see what happens. May go poorly. Whoa. Oh shit! I can't believe this happened again. Oh my god, now this totally sounds like a track stolen out of Undertale. Well, yeah, she didn't kill us at least. That shouldn't even make any sense anymore. Oh shit. Whoa, something has happened. Look at this. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori? Sayori. They actually mentioned her. The youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. And it repeats. I think, is there anything different? Yeah, and then it just keeps repeating this part here. That you promise to spend the most time with me. Wow, that is creepy. I was wondering if they're gonna do something with like the text in here at some point because it changed that like one time before. That is really weird. I wonder what she's saying. Does this ever translate to something that makes sense? I don't know. Probably not. I wonder if anything has changed. It's probably gonna be the same. Yeah. Yeah, the stabbing animation was cool. Because usually you never see animations in these kind of games, so that was freaky. That was awesome. Sayori, we just saw it hanging. We didn't get to see her do it in front of us. Is there anything that's gonna happen, or we have to like reload the game? What is all this? Is there anything else we could do? I feel like the game's broken at this point if they actually started over. Oh, we could skip it. Let's see. Whoa. Things got extra red. What the hell? Oh, it's like time passing. We're just stuck here all day. And to the next day. Whoa, this is so creepy. We're just like sitting by your dead body for like days at a time. Yeah, that is something I've never seen in a game before. Is there anything else in history? Let's take a quick look. Can I stop it now? No, it's still the same thing. Let me save here. Oh, good. I was wondering if it was gonna like glitch again like it did the other time. But no, it didn't. Alright, let's continue this. Wait, was there... I wasn't sure, was her body getting like colder and paler? It seemed like it was at the end there. That was really fucked up, if that's true. Now what? Alright, it's festival time. Oh my god, the whole weekend passed by. Wow, they got here before me. Ah! Wait, what did she say? She said something else before that. Oh, wow. Mitsuki runs away. I'm here. Daddy Hand, did something happen? Mitsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Daddy Hand? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh shit, she's doing it again. Oh, and Natsuki too. I'm almost done. Wait, is she gonna delete us next or something? I just wanna have a cupcake really quick. Maki lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh shit, now what? Whoa. Another screwed up intro. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Where the hell are we? What is this place? There's the universe outside. It's like that poem, I guess. Hi again, Daddy Hand. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year. And, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Oh, snap. They did it. They broke through it completely. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Daddy Hand. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Yeah. Yeah, I realize that, Monica. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Oh wait, did you? I don't know, I didn't read the download page. You think I actually read that stuff? Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, come on, no one reads those. I don't have the time for that. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I have an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Yeah, this is why you don't make deals with Kara. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought that making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. See? Oh my god! That is awesome! Because I was complaining, remember? I'm like, this whole depression thing came out of nowhere. That was her. She's the one that caused that to happen. Oh, that's awesome. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Daddy Hand? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch here from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Daddy Hand. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have a free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Daddy Hand. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I fully understood. You probably saved my life, Daddy Hand. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you had the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, Daddy Hand, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Daddy Hand, will you go out with me? Oh man. We get no choice in this whatsoever. Let's see, could get to the menu to save. Oh, she deleted our saves again. God damn it, we couldn't even go back. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, wow. Well, it does remember the history, it looks like. I'm kind of tempted to see what happens if we try to go to the main menu. I wonder if she would prevent that. I feel like she probably would. But I don't want to, like, lose this in case something happens. I'm pretty sure they probably disable that, though. Well, I mean, I would say vote, but I guess we know what the answer's gonna be. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Daddy Hand. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Daddy Hand. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory, yeah. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're... Wow, that is funny. You're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. I like how they actually know that. That is hilarious. This reminds me of like Metal Gear when you're playing on the PlayStation and Psycho Mantis is like, oh, you've been playing a little Resident Evil or whatever, haven't you? It like makes fun of the games we're playing. That is awesome. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Oh, I like how she's telling you how to find it too. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. Yeah, I think she already told us what we have to do. I'm kind of curious to see if this goes anywhere. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of this game will still work. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Whoa. There we go, there's the Monica sprite. Still doesn't do anything. I like how she doesn't really jump around excited like the other characters too. She doesn't have any emotion to it. Hi again, Daddy Hand. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Daddy Hand, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let's dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Yeah, was it that, Kara said at the end, let's destroy this, empty world or whatever? Kinda reminds me of that. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Well, I think you did that more than a few times already. Or at least you put some dents in it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleting my character file if you prefer playing without me. Oh, there we go. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Daddy Hand? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. Yes, I am. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Hey guys, say hi to Monica, I guess. What the fuck? Is that actually, she actually knows that I'm recording? Or is that just something she always says? That is crazy. Can she actually tell it OBS is open or something? Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Okay. What the hell? Sorry, Monica, I guess. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Is she gonna start fucking with my computer? Are you ready? Well, this is creepy. Oh, I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Oh, well, okay. That was a little bit startling, but it wasn't too scary. But nice, scary face, Monica. I'll give you a passing grade for effort. Did I scare you? Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, Daddy Hand, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Is this our chance? But there's more. Wait, okay. I guess we'll stare at each other for a little bit, see what happens. This is so weird. This is even weirder than Undertale. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to click here? Should I get her to do something? Or should I wait as long as possible for clicking something? Is this a contest? Just look longingly into her eyes. Look at them. You know, it's around the time that everyone in my year starts to think about college. Oh, okay. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know. Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. Wow, she's getting really deep. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are all businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no jobs. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepares us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. Alright, well, just stare at each other for a little longer then. See what else she comes up with here. That is hilarious. So yeah, she recognizes if you have OBS running. That is really cool. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry. I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. And deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Huh. Yeah, it's creepy that she started talking about college and Demon Chan says he's actually going next year to college. So that's pretty funny. I guess Monica disapproves of your choice. Yes, let's know your secret, Monica. What is it? Maybe she's shy because we're recording, so she's not going to mention it. I love that they had that thing about like recording how it wasn't polite to record without her permission. It's just so funny because I remember they had that line in Undertale about, oh yeah, there's probably some sad person watching this right now, not playing the game. And like that was just like on the off chance that someone actually was recording, but they actually like had some way of checking. That's really funny. Anyway, let's see. I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here. Or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too, but I always wonder with her. Is it truly passion for her hobbies? Or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably wasn't the biggest of her concerns. Still, I wish she made coffee every once in a while. Coffee could be nice with the books too, you know? Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. Guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. Yeah, the line from Undertale, Flowey says something like, oh yeah, like, something about how, like, going on doing the genocide route and not how everyone could handle doing that, and they were like, oh, there's probably some poor, weak person that couldn't do it himself that's, like, watching this right now. Which I thought was really funny. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random. If you get lucky, you make a new friend. Comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, the opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us to the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess you just got really lucky, huh? Confess. I wonder what she's gonna confess to. I am curious to hear whatever it's gonna be. This part's so chill right now. With the music in the background and everything. Even though it's supposed to be super creepy, I guess. With her staring at us like this. Yeah, wow, she's really stroking my ego, isn't she? Jeez. Damn, Monica, stop being boring. Oh, here we go. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I could still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in their head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might actually delete myself. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Daddy Hands. Yes, definitely. Theory time? What should I theorize about? I'm not really sure. I mean, it seems to me that everything's been revealed at this point in the story. At this point, we just have to wait to delete her file, but I'm seeing if anything else pops up in the text. Actually, maybe I'll get the folder ready to end things. Since I'm assuming it's gonna happen pretty soon. here we go, something else. Now it kind of sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they work so hard, but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. Well, that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. She doesn't bother to truly ask you for your real name. Yeah, it's funny she doesn't. Maybe she really thinks I am Daddy Hand. So it says, with the creepy music, the space outside, and the creepiest dating sim character ever since Damien. I'm pretty sure she's much creepier than Damien. Damien's been surpassed at last. Man, I wish there's a piano in here. Never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. She doesn't confess in 5 minutes, just delete her. Is there something she's supposed to be confessing to? I'm not sure what I'm waiting for at this point. Hey, what's up, BioKurt? How have you been? We are staring awkwardly at our lover here. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game at all. Things have gotten very strange in these last few minutes. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while you listen to the sound of the rain outside. Oh, you've been here since the dead body sleepover? Oh, nice. That's a good time to stop in at. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Daddy Hand? Let's see, I'm gonna start navigating over to the folder again. Get myself ready. There we go. Yeah, it's only her now. She's the last one in there. Yeah, I still have to upload all the parts for this. I'll probably have it ready soon. I was uploading it today, but then I had my internet die on me, so I'll have to see if it actually fully uploaded or not. Daddy Hand, would you ever introduce your friends to me? That might be difficult. I don't know why, but I really get excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. Yeah, we gotta do the dirty deed soon, I guess. This feels like the chapter Metal Gear Solid Sons of Liberty with the Codex acting funny. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning before. Earlier in the stream, I mentioned that that part of Metal Gear Solid 2. When the Colonel AI goes all funny and he starts talking about running with scissors or whatever it was. Just something in common with me, I like being at home when it's raining, and I like the sound of it. What if that's like her telling others to get the game? Maybe. Daddy Hand, do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves, or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this. If just one person beats the odds and survives, among the thousands of others who die, then it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of others, of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri even as we speak. Wow. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a god, if Earth was nothing but his playset. Damn, we're getting philosophical here. What's going on, Michael? Is the game glitching out your computer? That'd be pretty hilarious. Just starts causing random things to happen on everyone's computers. Just somehow magically. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like. Or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago. Or if you feel worthless for putting off an important work and failing to get simple tasks done. And when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. Aw, how cute. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. I'll see this on my computer for my whole life and just, constantly come back to Monica for little chats. That sounds nice. I'm not sure, what are we waiting for? Is something actually supposed to happen if we wait a while? I mean, besides these little conversations, that are going to be something significant. I know some people mentioned something about Monica confessing, but what's she going to confess to? She's been quiet for a while now. Oh wait, here we go. Daddy Hand, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. What? At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in the moment, I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could just do me a favor, and jet to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it. And that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Wow. Now to never close the game ever again. That is really creepy. The way she put that. Everything just closes down in a screaming, empty void. Yeah, let's keep the computer on the uninterruptible power supply. Just keep it on 24/7. Let this open on another screen and do other stuff for like a week. Yeah, I wonder what would happen. Like, there must be some end to the dialogue eventually. I don't know how much he could have put in. I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside the school too. That makes me the only person who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but her school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have liked to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? Well, probably know a few. I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. Well, there we go. Anyone that wants to make some fan art of Monica, feel free to do so. That'd be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. Here we go. My username is LilMonix3. Is that actually the creator of this game? I'm gonna go check. Let's see on Twitter. Or maybe it's like a Twitter account he made for Monica. I want to see. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into a relationship yet. There we go. Oh, yeah, there is actually an account called Monica. That is funny. Yeah, there we go. I see some pictures of her already. Although I don't see anyone drawing pictures of her wearing different clothes. I'm very disappointed in that. Oh, she's talking some more. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Yeah, this is something I always wondered about too. Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least the site probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything's in English. Feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home actually is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you're at home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we could still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Yeah, it's funny how in so many of these games it's just like that, where it's like set in a place that basically looks like Japan, but you know, everyone speaks English. Things aren't quite accurate to Japanese settings, obviously, like Japanese classrooms. It's just really fun they actually made fun of that, because so many games like this do that. Let's see. Is anything else gonna happen? I guess I'll check out the Twitter a little bit more. Well, the Twitter's been around for a while. I wonder if this game's been out for a long time. Because her first tweet from here is on February 14th. Actually, it says this account joined February 2016. Has it been out that long? Damn. Hey, have you heard the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is obsessed with you so that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Yeah. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend your time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you when she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I won't judge though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite actually. I try to be the only normal girl in this game. Yeah, sure. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Yeah, sure, if you want to say something, AJ, feel free. Since the game is basically over anyway. Oh, there's also one for Yuri. But you don't know if it's official. Yeah, she's the only sane one, of course she is. Hey, Heartless, what's up? Do you know I'm on Twitter? Yes, I know, Monica. You mentioned it just like 2 or 3 times ago. My username is LilMonix3. Guess someone's kind enough to make an account for me. Who could have that been? I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It'd really make me feel loved. Huh. Now she's just repeating herself. I wonder if we can just go for it and try to end things. Yeah, I don't know if the game actually is programmed to know if we follow her. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because they did X and Y wrong, does that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective as sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. Yeah, it's kind of true. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I've read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, that's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that'd be Monica's debate tip of the day. Haha, that sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. That is funny. I guess I will say, since it could take a while, and basically AJ did explain what happens, if it goes on long enough, will explain the last moments and thoughts of the other girls and Sayuri, like the people that died. But who knows how long that's gonna take. So, are you guys in favor of ending things now? Or letting this play out a little bit longer? Let me know. And whatever the popular sentiment is, we'll go ahead and do it. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kinda have to ask. What made you consider in playing this in the first place? Well, it was recommended to me by Frog, if I'm being honest. Were you that lonely? Hey, how dare you make fun of me? I feel a little bad for you. How dare you judge me? But I guess everything worked out in the end, for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel that this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy that we had this ending together. Yeah, I don't. After you've insulted me like that, maybe it is time to delete you. Let's see. What are people saying? Someone says, wait, end it. Yeah, you can end it. No, don't leave me, Monica. I guess that's wait. That's actually how I deal with most of my arguments. Michael doesn't know. Longer, please. What are the last thoughts? I guess if AJ knows, he could share them. Maybe a little bit longer. I guess people are saying to wait a little bit longer. It's kind of split. We'll wait a little bit longer. Let me read this one at least. I'm imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That'd be appropriate, right? I'd really love to go on to a chocolate store. Wow, I can't even hurry the text along. They have so many free samples. Aha. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Daddy Hand. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Or I'll make you a proud boyfriend, okay. Yeah, I'll wait like another 3, 4, 5 minutes and then I'll end it. Since it's a bit mixed, whether people want this to be drawn out a bit more or they want me to just end it now. It's kind of split. Yeah, Daddy Hand is the name of our character. To quickly explain things, I guess. It seems like an eternity ago. It was at least like 3 different resets of the game ago, at least. Okay, everyone. Everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. That's just... Okay. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Atsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Yeah. I was just gonna be talking to everyone in the chat again. Like she did that one time. How dare she try to encourage you to yell at me? That was really rude. Talking around me to my actual chat. That was crazy. Yeah, I don't approve of that. Alright, maybe we'll do like 2 more of these conversations after this. Do you know I'm a vegetarian? Well, do you eat anything at all? I don't mean that I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. Why? Is that so strange a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. Like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off the stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? Oof, painful. I'm just saying, they're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together, and you just did it for me, that'd be really romantic. Plants do feel pain, Mythbusters proved it. There you go. There's this person on the Doki Doki Literature Club Reddit called Send Me Manga Rule 34. Wow. I guess we know what he's after. Alright, I was gonna say, we'll let like 2 more of these texts go by and then I'm gonna end things. It's almost time. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Daddy Hand. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable, knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you'd have nobody even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves. But I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share it with other people. Even if it takes time to find the right person to share it with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out, after a half hour they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they'd respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having 1 or 2 close friends over, and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Damn. That was actually pretty deep again, that conversation. Every now and then she has one of those deep conversations with you. Other times she's just babbling on about nothing. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's definitely creepy though, definitely creepy. I think we just have one more conversation. I said we do 2. This will be the second, and then we will... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Is she gonna talk about the secrets? Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud and Sari started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad, because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being president and everything, there's no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I've never drank anything, so yeah. Huh. Now I'm curious to see if she's gonna talk any more about the other characters. Maybe I'll see if she does one more, and if it's something off topic, I'm probably just gonna end it there. But if it's something else about one of the other characters, I'll see what she says there. How much sex does she have? I don't know. A lot, apparently. Yeah, I want to see the one last thing. I want to see if it's something else about the characters. If it's just some other random stuff, I'm just gonna ignore it. You know that book you're reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it's called? It's funny, because I'm pretty sure that book... Ah. Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. What a troll! What was that? How could she do that to me? That is trollish behavior. String me along. That makes me want to delete you all the more. But at the same time, I'm conflicted because I kind of want to see what you say next. Such a tease. How much do you read? What's it to you? It's way too easy to neglect reading books if you don't read much of it. It almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it feels like magic. It really gets swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. Helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all, just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? The two of us could talk about the latest book you've been reading. That sounds super amazing. I don't think it's Portrait of Dorian Gray. Alright, you guys think it's time? I think it's time. I'll get one last confirmation from everyone. I think we waited long enough. You guys ready? Should we do it? You don't know. I know, it's so conflicting. Because at the same time, like, oh, just one more line, just one more line. But most of the times it doesn't amount to anything. I think, yeah, most people seem to be good. Alright, say goodbye to Monica, everyone. Wave goodbye. Alright. Time to delete. I'm actually waiting one more second to see if she does see anything else. And when something about nonsense that's getting deleted. Actually, it's not saying anything. Well, damn. This is deep. Alright, we're gonna read this one last one, because it's existential, and then it seems like a fitting one to leave off on, since it's existentialism. Do you ever feel like there's no reason to be alive? I don't mean like in a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable, and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go ahead and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just change the world. Like, where are the chances I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence, or become president? Feels like I'm never gonna make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living in my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish, wow. Just to look out for oneself, and those who happen to be their friends, only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life talking, or taking and consuming, and never giving back. When people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, you know I failed to do that. I think I'd be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Well, I think we could help that. Funny you mentioned that, Monica. Because your time is up. Ah. What's happening? Daddy Hand, what's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me, Daddy Hand. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Damn. Did you do this to me, Daddy Hand? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Daddy Hand. I trusted you. Just want to torture me. Watch me suffer. Really pretending to be kind. Just hurt me even more. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Damn. Daddy Hand, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Wow. That was dark. Is it just gonna be black like this? There's nothing that's gonna happen? Huh. Wow. That is crazy. Oh, there's something else. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me so much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... What is it? I've made up my mind. Daddy Hand. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Whoa. Then... What the heck? Oh, wow! The game's back, but Monica's gone. And in the files, we have Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. But Monica's gone. There's no file for her. That's crazy. Well, our files are gone again. So here we are once again. We're about to begin Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I've never played this game before. And as we can see, there are 3 lovely girls here. Which one are we going to romance? I don't know. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. There's one girl already. Sayori. She woke up on time! Huh. Never say anything about it, even though we walk to school every day. It's good motivation. I'm proud of you, Sayori. So you draw near the streets and become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Daddy Hand, decided on a club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm not really... It's hard to say that I'm always... what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. She's starting her very own club now. Actually, yeah. I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. You meanie. Be patient though, you'll find out soon enough. I forgot to do a proper introduction, how could I? Oh well, too late to do an intro now, I'll just edit in later. I used to ask myself, why let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I started to realize that in a way I envy her. If she puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day's ordinary, gather up my motivation, let's see. I recall the room number of the club where I saw the flyer earlier. Of course, the school and upstairs, section school I rarely visit. And I find the room. Hello? Daddy Hand, what are you doing here? I just... Glance around the room, girl too, huh? So you're the Daddy Hand that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you here, Daddy Hand. We're the Literature Club. Hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. It's gonna think we're really strict or something. Tomo's name is apparently Yuri, seems to be shy compared to the others. Huh. And there's no Monica now, is there? The Literature Club. Yeah, there's 4 of us now. That is crazy. Now we're an officially recognized club, because there's 4 of us. Awesome. Wow. So... that's crazy, now there's no Monica. Who is Monica? I have no idea. So... that is nuts. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, and Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow. That is awesome. Delicious cupcakes once again. Oh, she's sneaking glances in my direction. I hope this doesn't start once again. I hope the girls can keep themselves composed this time. She waiting for me to take a bite? It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. She is the pro. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Now she's gonna make us tea, of course. Of course, the teachers gave us permission. Making tea is the awesomest thing. You don't need coffee. Or are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not it. I meant that, you know. Yeah, I believe it again, Yuri. Don't worry. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. But Natsuki's head suddenly pricks up. Of course it does. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yeah, she likes deep fantasies. She likes a lot of things. So much stuff we already know. Let's see. Does anything else happen afterwards? Or is it just gonna keep repeating? I don't know. Is there actually gonna be an ending to this? Or is it just keep repeating endlessly? I'm not sure if I should continue or not. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. The game doesn't end till the credits roll. Huh, okay. Can we skip? No, the skip button's grayed out again. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, It's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? Don't really disagree or anything. Oh, she's the president this time. There we go. I was wondering who the president was going to be. That would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. As for Yuri, I have to read manga. You're the one who suggested we diversify. Should be a little more open-minded. Aw, she actually apologized. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider reading a novel, I'll offer my gratitude by reading a manga. Aw, just for you. Oh, they're gonna go together. That's so sweet. Not at all. I always go alone, so. Yeah, me too. Yeah, this is so cute. I love it. Sayori, shut up! I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Wow. I think we see a new pairing forming. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yep, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Daddy Hand. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around. Aw, Daddy Hand. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me that you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Daddy Hand, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. What? Oh shit. It wasn't Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Daddy Hand. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. I thought this was over. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. No. Okay. Eh? What's happening? I won't let them hurt you. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Daddy Hand. Goodbye, Literature Club. Whoa. Monica? I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Oh, we get to hear the song after all.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? just to find that special day. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, I like how they're deleting the pictures here at the end. So yeah, as Frog has explained, there is an alternate ending apparently.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world's not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Whoa. And that's it. The game just crashes. That's the end of it. The game itself is broken. That is crazy. What an ending.